All right. What's up, gang? So the Yankees play the Guardians for the next couple games. The lineup comes out later. I'll get that to you. It's going to be Domingo Germán versus Shane Bieber tonight. Garrett Cole's on the mound tomorrow. So a lot of things to look forward to. It's going to be their first real test of the season. And they've won their first 3 series, thankfully. So that's a great thing. I mean, it's 6-4 right now. And so I'll take that with the litany of injuries they have. I'll take it. So hopefully they'll continue this momentum and keep building. And when guys come back, they'll be even better. And but there's some observations that I think are important to point out that I want to make, and I want to know what you all think. So you let me know in the comments. And again, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like stuff like this. You just like real honest talk about the baseball and the Yankees. And, and again, your feedback is important to me as well. I'm not only here to preach, I'm here to learn from all of you as well. So this is not a, opposing thing or whatever. This is here is real honest Yankee talk for great fans, and hopefully you'll be part of a close knit family here too. So if you're not a member of the 161 Mafia, be sure to subscribe to the channel because not only do I want to welcome you to the family, but I want to make sure you don't miss anything too. So with that, here's some things, and I want to know what you think. The versatility of the Yankees roster right now is I think quietly obvious. And this some of the roster moves that they've made, even though they have more to make. Obviously, there's a couple of holes that are apparent, but they also have the ability to fill them in a way that they might not have been able to fill before. So DJ being there, Oswaldo Cabrera, and even IKF to a degree. You have 3 guys who could be utility guys here, productive utility guys. And obviously, I mean, in order, it's probably DJ and then Oswaldo, then IKF with Oswaldo kind of heating up and DJ being his usual productive self when he's healthy. So, but even IKF is showing some value too, whether it be playing in the outfield, giving a defensive replacement or whatnot, and getting on base, whatever it might be. So, despite what a lot of people say about him, he's got more value than certain other people do, like an Aaron Hicks. So, we'll talk about that too. So, the versatility is actually nice, and with other guys too. You got Willie Calhoun, you got Frankie Montas, you got some of these other dudes that are playing their own part. So, and I think we'll continue to do that. Davy Garcia has been converted full-time now officially to a reliever, which is a good thing. I think it'd be a 1 or 2, maybe even a 3-inning valuable weapon. If he gets an opportunity to come up here, he's once a top prospect for the Yankees, and he was groomed as a starter. He had a lot of trouble. And they've officially, I think, acknowledged now that they're converting him to a reliever where he's going to be hopefully a lot more productive at the minor league level right now, and hopefully back up in the Bronx at some point if he gets another chance. That's another thing. But I think the main here thing right now that's standing out is Frankie Cordero. Even though he's not getting a ton of playing time, if he continues this successful type of production when he plays, it'll make it easier, I think, for the Yankees to move on from Aaron Hicks, who I think it's time to part ways with. And again, I've said this a bunch of times. I said that, if they're going to pay, whether they trade him or not, okay, if they DFA him or they release him, they're paying his salary one way or another, 100% of it. If you trade him, you get a team to eat some, blah, blah, blah. That might happen, but that might not happen. He's not doing himself any favor right now in terms of increasing trade value either. So, but, if they have somebody like Franchi and he continues to produce, you can, I said this, if you move on from him, if you move on from Hicks and you replace him with a more productive player, even if you're paying his salary, it's a net gain. You're getting better production for the money you're paying anyway. So, and this has been the Yankees have not been in this position to have, and they've looked for it for like the last year or two to look for somebody who can credibly replace Aaron Hicks. And it looks now they might have found somebody. If he stays healthy and productive, they might have found somebody to make it more feasible for them to eat the contract and move on from him. So, and again, Franchi Cordero could be the 2023 version of Matt Carpenter for the Yankees. Infinite lefty side's got power, sneaky, freakish power too. So if he turns out to be the 2023 Matt Carpenter, man, I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat. Let me know what you think. Guys and gals, I want to know. So, and again, this is the first time in a while where the Yankees have had several top prospects, even in their top 10, top 15, who can make an impact at the major league level this year. And the Yankees farm hasn't been this deep and this solid for a long time. So there's a lot of good things to look forward to. And again, whether it be the prospects or the guys we have right now that are hitting really well, it makes it more possible for them to make other types of moves as well, which is a good thing too. if they find a better fit for somewhere and something or whatever, they have the ability to do that. They have tradable pieces now. Not a ton of them, but they have tradable pieces. And I notice that, a lot of people want Donaldson gone. I get it. Okay. But he'll be credibly replaced until he returns, if he returns, with the guys like Oswaldo, with guys like DJ, with guys like IKF. So, like, that's a good thing. They haven't had that in a long time. So I'm happy that they have it now. And again, once we get some starting pitchers back, like I said yesterday, I mean, I'd be looking, keeping a close eye on Will Warren and Clayton Beater. We have guys who can, coming through the system right now who could be not far away. And hopefully we get a healthy Rodon back. And congratulations to him and his family. They had their third baby yesterday. And hopefully we'll get a healthy Luis Severino back too. And hopefully we'll get, some better production of Domingo Herman and Clark Schmidt, who, by the way, has a lower ERA than Chris Sale does right now. So people can bash on him, but his ERA is lower than Chris Sale. So at least one bright spot, right? And obviously we're getting the production we need from Nestor Cortes and Garrett Cole. So there's a lot of things to look forward to, despite what a lot of folks might say. And again, people are, there's a lot of justified frustration, a lot of justified anger for certain parts of the Yankees team, no doubt about it. But it all doesn't fall on Boone. It all doesn't fall on Cashman. It's got to fall on the players too. So they have to produce. They're being paid millions of dollars to produce. And if they're not, I'm not going to blame the manager or the GM if the player's not producing. So that's just my thought process. But anyway, let me know what you think of these things. Okay, it's important to me that I know what y'all thinking. And again, that's why we have an open dialogue. That's why we have the live streams and get everybody's feedback. Again, I like hearing from you. I like learning from you. It's not only me. I'm not the all-knowing. Nobody is. And just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I'm right and you're wrong, and vice versa. So, like, that's why I like to do stuff like this too. So let me know what you think. Load up the comments, and I'll see y'all later today for the lineups and the post game. Go Yankees.